Okay, good morning. Monday, September 20th, 2021. We're getting ready to close up camp. All the slides are in and the steps are up, and our storage boxes are open to put all our Lego blocks and wheel chocks back in their place before we travel. The purpose of this video is to show you how easy it is to hook up a Reese Goose box. Okay, so first thing we got to do, it's so easy and even Oma can do it. Turn the power on. I was gonna have to power on. Okay, now scroll through the menu. Scroll up and down arrow until it says auto reconnect. No. There you go, auto reconnect. Now push enter, which is below the arrows. Okay.
You hear it?
So what's happening now is all the jacks are going to retract in the back, and then the front ones are going to raise the camper up to the same height we were when we disconnected the camper. So while that's doing that, Oma goes and picks up, tilt it over, hon, let all the water go. Oma goes up and picks up all of the blocks. We washed the RV a couple days ago, so the blocks are wet. So all the back ones are up. Now it's gonna raise the front one. By the way, this is the electric pumps, not the hydraulic ones, which actually we prefer, so no problem with that. Should see a whole bunch of water start running out the rear gutter. The gutter is so long that there's no way for both ends to drain out unless it is tilted in one position or the other. And usually when we do this step, we see a lot of water, especially on after a rainy day. So we're getting there. Okay, we are ready for auto connect. So, how do we hook up our Reese Goose box? Well, first we take the lock off, which I already have. Here's the lock. Okay, Oma, pull that handle. Whoops, pull the handle until that is behind there. That just put this from the locked to the unlocked position. Now, what I wanted to show you was where I'm wiping it off. I'm putting grease on it, actually. There's a white line there, and there's a white line in my truck. Now, why does that make my job easier? I'm going to show you in a second when I go to my rear backup camera. In the past, I didn't know whether I needed to be on this rib or the center rib, because from inside, when they're all black, you can't tell where the ball is because my camera doesn't show the ball. Because of my tonneau cover, it blocks the camera. Even if I put this all the way up, that completely blocks the camera. As you can see, the camera's on the back of the cab there. So, here, let me show you. We'll go inside, throw it in reverse. Whoop, didn't mean to. I'm a little bit of a slant. Oma's gonna yell stop when the ball is close to being able to drop on it. So if you see that, whoop, I gotta undo my parking brake. All right, so we're gonna slowly back up. And as you can see, I'm on that rib now. Almost still giving me the... Okay, let's go see how close we are. When I set the parking brake, it just rolls back that little bit. Let's see how we did. You see that? We're right on top of the ball. All we got to do is drop it on, lock it on, hook it up, and go. That's how easy it is. Again, the white line helps me line up with where the ball is going to be, and Oma tells me when to stop. Okay, I'm gonna make all the connections now, and we're hitting the road. Where are we going, Oma?
We're going to Indiana, Elkhart.
Elkhart, Indiana. We're going to the birthplace of our momentum. They're gonna do a little work on the skirting for us. Okay, say bye.
See ya later.
All right, we're back. Oma suggested that we should show you the rest of the hookup. So, Oma, if you stand over there, I'll do my little climb in and get everything else hooked. First thing we do is we release this, which locks the ball to the bed. We take this and put it through the latch and lock it. Because it's a gooseneck, we're required to have chains on this. So that's the reason for the extra hooks. Okay, they just lay there like that. So it's hitched, it's chained, and the safety connection. Now the only thing I got to do is get my pigtail hooked up. Which is conveniently located here in the back of the truck. And that's it.
See it there? Yeah. Little sun in it.
And that's all it is. Oh, by the way, if anybody has any questions about that box in the front, that is actually our tire repair kit. In the event that we get a flat tire or something, I don't want to have to go dig out a jack and a wrench and all that other stuff. Which reminds me, I got to put the battery for the impact wrench in there yet before we go. So other than that, we'll see you guys later down the road. Okay, so after a 5-minute delay, because we were stopping to tell you how everything's done, I forgot the parking brake has to be on when the truck is doing the light test. So we were sitting there plugging, unplugging, plugging, unplugging. I came back in, I said, I read the 5 steps to do it, and I kind of overlooked the part that it said, make sure vehicle is in park. So once I put it in park, the light test started. So anyway, here we go down the road.